I know what you're thinking, is there something wrong with this video? Surely not, we're testing the new PRX full lumed dial. Tissot is on the wave and the brand kind of started to be reactive to people's preferences. And the PRX line for sure will be for many years an appealing watch because the brand refreshes their line with more and more interesting pieces. The precise and robust 10 atmospheres full lume dial is part of the 2023 PRX extension line. This is how it's called. I've been to the official release. In this extension, the brand captured the following novelties: the automatic tapisserie ice version alongside the automatic rubber versions, the quartz full lume dial on rubber but also the normal quartz iterations, and the new Panda chronograph. In fact, Tissot messed up this release by launching in advance the ice automatic, then the rubber versions, and then the chronograph, and in the end releasing the lumed one. And not to mention that they leaked by accident the PRX automatic in 36mm, a watch that was scheduled to be released later on this year. And guess what? The PRX line will be extended once again in 2023 with a new and unexpected affordable concept. But unlike other people, I respect their embargo and I will not divulge details about this or the exciting diver which will be launched soon. I don't have photos, it was never on my wrist. But enough about gossips. Right from the start, I have to tell you that the new PRX full lume dial is a new sensorial experience. It's the same design but a very different watch compared to the previous iterations. This PRX full lume dial becomes all of a sudden a sport watch with strong emphasis towards summer vibes. So a refined watch with a posh appeal as well, due to the addition of the super comfortable white strap. I personally was starting to wear divers with white straps, and I think every diver with black dial and white markers needs to be treated with a white rubber strap from time to time. The look of this watch is different and the wearing experience changes as well, daring to change the attitude of the wearer. Because this PRX can be complemented this summer on a fit body with a tan skin, with a large white shirt with open buttons, rolled up sleeves and season accessories. The complete package for a predator attitude. The lumed dial, as I was expecting, is Swiss Super Luminova, aka BGW9, which is not that bright but more reliable and more exciting in my opinion. And as I am always describing this type of lume, this is the worthy receipt of the Swatch Group umbrella. But what do you need to know? The BGW9, aka Swiss Super Luminova, has a blue-green tone which is particularly not that bright when charged compared to the Seiko Lume Bright. But based on my tests, in time, a diver with proper BGW9 lume application is longer lasting than the green one. Not to mention the beautiful blue hue, which reminds us how beautiful it was to see in our memories. The PRX has mainly the same measurements with the previous quartz versions. Both have 40mm in diameter with 45mm as lug-to-lug, 10.5mm in height, having 12mm as lug width and 130 grams on the bracelet version and 85.5 grams for this rubber quartz version. As waterproofness, the PRX ensures 10 atmospheres, which is 100 meters water resistance. The movement is the ETA F06115 Swiss quartz movement with an end-of-life indicator which reflects in the swipe of the seconds hand at 5 seconds increments instead of the normal second stick. And then answering to the main question, do you really need this PRX full lume? Well, if you are a PRX enthusiast, I think this represents an upgrade compared to the previous versions. I feel like both the mint and the lumed one have something more special, although they are more niched, as contributors to a more exciting summer experience, alongside a colorful or a comfortable PRX on the wrist. But if you are an automatic watch enthusiast, probably safely is to stick to the waffles. And then as wearability, we have two main gain points from the visual and the comfort perspective. This new rubber strap edition replaced that link that made the connection with the leather strap. And because that part is missing, the stainless steel chassis of the PRX becomes sculpted and the watch really looks smaller and better on the wrist, due to the increased percentage of the rubber that trims from the case visually. Currently, the PRX case will offer 3 states: the bracelet state, the leather state with that connection link, and this rubber state which basically trims from the case size. So I kinda appreciate the adaptability of the watch and the ability to transform from a practical watch to a more dressier one. And then this type of rubber is extremely comfortable. I'd say on top 3 most adaptable and comfortable straps I've ever tried. Firstly because it's wider at the base, and second because the rubber bends very natural and it does not put pressure on the superior part of the wrist. It is thin and very soft and complements the product identity very well. The design of it is equally impressive. The strap is tailored to continue the angles of the case, narrowing down after a few centimeters to form the closing area with the buckle. And then the waffle texture is a fresh and modern take, which is purposed to highlight the tapisserie dial of the automatic model, but also the 70s motif of the digital era. And then when we flip the watch, the strap has the beautiful signed and engraved branding of the precise and robust 10 atmospheres logo. And why not? This looks very good on the mint version as well. I think this strap design totally transforms the PRX line. Now with the lights open, the dial has an interesting texture, looking like a fresh, snowed surface, being contrasted by the metallic markers, which still has the standard lumed marker baguettes, as well as on the hands. But the text, this time, being printed on negative in black. And then besides the posh appeal of the dial in relationship with the rubber strap, we cannot affirm that the dial is spectacular, especially when positioned next to the charming and beloved mint version with a vertical pattern. As even better if I would have darkened the metallic faceted markers and the hands to increase the contrast with the pure white dial. And to test the power and the appeal of the white dial, I switched the straps between my PRXs and surprise. It's all about that beautiful strap which elevates the dial design. The white dial apparently transforms into a formal watch, which looks very clean but gets bigger, where the mint version misses a tan skin and a cocktail in hand, having that summer appeal. As I mentioned, both these quartz models are exceptions to the regular designs of the PRX line. I find them very special and I will keep them in my collection as they transform as purpose when the straps are interchanged. So this is my current Tissot collection. Alongside my fresh edition, this is the world timer Le Fleche d'Orient, made by Tissot in collaboration with Albini Prass. This watch is more special than any other watches from my collection because it is assembled by myself, as I attended to a watchmaking course during this weekend where I had the chance to assemble Le Fleche d'Orient and the 2893 caliber, having also the chance to keep it. This watch is still working, not sure if in post parameters, but is made by myself. So that's it, hope you enjoyed this video and I'm really curious to know what do you think about this PRX full lumed dial. Please let me know in the comments below, and as usual, if you're new around, please consider subscribing for future episodes. Thank you very much, thanks for watching, and until next time, be brave, Bob!